So Elon Musk basically brutally laughs off the affair rumors and insists he hasn't had sex in ages. So if you haven't heard, Elon Musk is laughing off wild reports he had a friendship ruining affair with the Google co-founder Sergey Brin's wife, sending the post a photo of himself happily hanging out with his longtime pal, even as the rumors spread. Musk, 51, insisted the claims of a fling with his bestie's estranged wife, Nicole Shanahan, were total BS, even quipping, haven't even had sex in ages, sigh. Which we all know is basically a lie because this dude keeps getting ladies pregnant. So the Rose Richest man also sent the post a photo showing him parting with Bryn, 48, who was supposed to have cooled their bromance after the alleged betrayal. Like, the funny thing about this, right? Do people like do the people who are like making these claims against Elon Musk not realize like that he can literally just disprove all of them with like a simple selfie, which he literally did? So took this pic only 2 hours ago. Musk took the post of the photo of him laughing while rubbing shoulders with his fellow billionaire. The testimonial turned serious to strongly deny the widely spread Wall Street Journal report that claimed a December fling was behind Bryn's divorce. Nicole and Sergey's divorce has absolutely nothing to do with me, Musk insisted by email. I am sure both Nicole and Sergey would confirm that. I spoke with both Sergey and Nicole about this, and they say this story isn't coming from them. So, it must be a case of broken telephone, 2 or 3 layers removed, he said, or just people just coming after him, which is more likely. And not to dodge the question, I have only seen Nicole twice in 3 years, both times with many other people around. We were not romantically involved in any way, he insisted. The testimonial shared a similar message on Twitter while replying to a message claiming he banged Shanahan and was apparently no longer friends with Brin, who had propped up Tesla during the 2008 financial crisis. This is total BS, he tweeted. So when another follower asked if that including not having sex during his recent chest bearing vacation, he insisted nope. So he dismissed the report as just the latest example of character assassination attacks that have reached a new level this year. I work crazy hours, so there just isn't much time for shenanigans. None of the key people involved in these alleged wrongdoings were even interviewed, he wrote. He suggests followers call out the Wall Street Journal, which is supposed to have a high standard for journalism. Wall Street Journal should be running stories that actually matter to their readers and have solid, factual basis, not third party random hearsay, he wrote. So let's see. Dear Lord, 177 comments. How many Americans are smart enough to ask themselves why the Wall Street Journal would be reporting on any extramarital affair? A genuine reporter might find out who at the Journal has a special relationship with someone at Twitter. They don't need any more of a reason to smear and defame at every opportunity simply because he is pro America, pro freedom, and unwilling to bend his knee to the totalitarian globalist elite's agenda, just like they did do with Trump or anybody else who fits the mold. Let's see. Boy, have things changed since he announced his Twitter aspirations. He used to be the left greenie's darling. How dare he try to buy Twitter and make it honest? It was a right wing media publication that released the info about the affair. You can't blame the left. Wall Street Journal right wing. The opinion page is the only thing to the right in the Wall Street Journal. Get it clear, the front page is run by New York Times wannabes. Evidence is the daily highlight on the scam. Ba, 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 ba. That is low hanging fruit. How about at least one article on the video and GPS evidence? Okay. Why should any of us care about that guy's sex life? It's not anyone's business as long as everybody's in it as an adult. Come on, New York Post, put the news out that truly matters. And this is the thing, right? Who actually cares who billionaires sleep with if they're other basically billionaires? Like, do you really care that a billionaire potentially banged another billionaire? Like, do you really care about that? Like, oh no, a billionaire slept with a billionaire. Wow, you know? It's like, who really cares about it? I just find it funny that news companies are doing everything they can to one, get clicks, and apparently it's working for them, and two, that they're either purposely lying about stories or they are just so lazy and fact checking that they just don't do any fact checking before they release any story, right? It's one of those two. So it's pretty bad either way. I mean, like, this just doesn't look good on the Wall Street Journal. This also doesn't really look good on the New York Post because the New York Post also basically wrote an article about this. Like, it's just dirty, right? Like, anytime you see news companies having these like really dirty stories for like literally no reason and they have no factual information to back it up, you're just like, wow. Do you guys really only care about the clicks that you get? Is that really all you care about? Like, you literally don't care about the integrity of your articles at all? Like, that's pretty bad. Like, it gets to the point where, like, okay, what are you guys willing to do to get clicks to get money? Like, how important is money to you where you start sacrificing the integrity of your journalism? Like, that's some pretty bad stuff, right? By the way, speaking about money, if you want to learn how to get out of debt and master your money, go to 40inbox.com.